This Hangout on air is live. Hi, everyone. My name is Aaron Day, and I'm from Invest Offshore. We're just getting a bit of practice in here before at 12 o'clock today we're hosting a presentation. Yeah, this is the practice session that I set up. And we've invited a couple of guests that are just trying to log in right now. And that, okay, and that was the most recent email that you were sent? Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's the system. I wonder. Well, now I've gone back to my other thing of trying to make the invitation through the system provided by Google Hangout. Send invitations. So yeah, that's what worries me, and that's what I just yeah, I don't know what I'm not sure what I'm doing wrong about how I'm logging in to the webinar jam. I do come to several choices with my accounts, with my and I'm trying to use my YouTube account, Gmail, YouTube, that connects to Invest Offshore, that's connected to my website, but I have a personal one. So I went ahead and posted some invitations, but what needs to be determined is, and those are to your Gmail accounts, if you become admins, and that's what worries me. So yeah, well, you need to be contributors. The way I had it set up inside Webinar Jam Studio was that I'm actually not even a presenter, that Michael and Lon are the presenters, and I'm the moderator. So I wonder what I'm doing wrong. Well, you're trying to come in through a Google Plus? And for Lon, well, I can just give Lon this link. Through the Skype.
Through Skype?
Yeah. Yeah.
But it'll take him through into the Google.
I don't see the Skype. Oh, more.
See, we've not had any problems getting the Google Hangout started.
You turn this on.
Not yet. Just lower the volume.
Turn the volume down?
Yeah. So we can see each other here, but because we can't get into the back end through the site, and you're still on the test room, correct?
That's correct, yeah. Yeah, I can see you. What we don't know is if a third person, if the screen shifts when I talk, and that's how Google Hangout works. It'll be me, and then when you talk, etc., it goes to the person who's talking. I mean, Google Hangout's very intuitive and it's brilliant. What's challenging me here today is using this system called Webinar Jam Studio.
Yeah.
And I have to master that system because it creates the landing pages and the registration, and it hooks into my Aweber account, which has the list of all the subscribers. Google Hangouts all by itself is lacking all of the systems and software to hook it into a, to a marketing campaign, and that's what is fulfilled by Webinar Jam. But as you can see, I don't have it mastered yet.
Technology, we're using at least 3 or 4 different
Exactly.
softwares to make this work. So,
Exactly.
on 3 different machines in 3 different parts of the country, continent, world.
We have one person's in Hong Kong.
Okay, yeah.
Where is Lon? Is he
Lon's in
on?
Hong Kong.
But is he on or is he
Yeah, he's
not
on.
Is he on?
Actually, he's in Europe at the moment.
Oh, he's in Europe.
Yeah.
In Czech?
Like he already checked the box and hit OK, got it.
Okay, Lon's about to enter this Google Hangout.
Okay. Here, why don't we switch spots?
Oh boy, I got all my papers, so I'll lie down for this talk.
Hello, Michael.
Hey, Aaron. Hey, I wanted to make sure that I know what to focus on all these emails. And so the one that I was going to look at that I think I gave to you, it says the questions that I was going to ask.
Okay, well, Lon is just about to join us. We're all on Skype at the same time, simultaneously.
So,
And this is just a bit of a practice session here on a test.
Good.
On a test I'd set up, and I can see, well, Lon's running into some issues, I guess.
Yeah, I'm on the camera. Can you see me? Because I'm right here. I can see myself on this.
I don't see you. Do you see me?
Yeah, Michael's in
No,
the
I don't
corner.
see-
You're right there.
Michael.
I don't see anybody, but I'm here.
No, they got Lon.
Yeah, no, it's we're not in there with Lon. Okay, well, here's what I think we're going to do here is we're going to start over from scratch and close everything off.
Okay.
And then I'm going to go early on the actual live, or the one that we've put together. I'm going to try this from the beginning with Webinar Jam.
Okay.
All right. So definitely I'm on a Google Hangout with Michael, and somehow, Lon, we didn't get you the right link to that.
I guess so. I can see myself on camera, but I wasn't seeing anybody else.
That might have been the older link that you sent in the.
That's
the
what
group
I'm
that-
worried about too.
So try the new one, Aaron.
Okay, Lon, close whatever you've got. Where are you seeing yourself? Okay.
Myself right now.
Oh, it is the same exact link. And that's coming right off the screen that has Michael and I on there.
Great.
Well, we're going to start over from scratch and close as many browser windows as we can, but we can remain on Skype. All right, so I'm going to close the tab, and first of all, I'm going to hang up this Google Hangout. This was a test call. Yeah, and what will happen in the future when this is all real is we're going to leave this call, and it forms it into a video, and it creates a replay page where anyone can go back later and they can look at it if we so decide that we want to offer that. But it also puts it up on Google Plus as a video. And now one of the things the reason I was wearing a headset, and this might be happening on Michael's, is we get a bit of a reverb. And that might be my voice coming back through on Michael's. So we got to learn a few different things, but I got to say too, I really like the background for Michael. Are you sitting right at your main desk, Mike?
This is my dining room.
Oh, you're kidding. I like it a lot.
You see my emperor, that's the Emperor Augustus.
Oh, cool. And
then
how does
my coat
Romulus?
of arms.
Ah, wow.
And these two Chinese statues are old Qing dynasty statues that were in a fire, 1830s, but they're like ancestral beings.
Wow.
They survived.
They survived.
Very cool. Okay. Oh, wait, Lon joined this video call.
Yeah.
Hey, Lon just joined us.
Yeah, there we go.
There he is.
This is the link again. Hello, Michael.
Hey, Lon, it looked like you have a background like mine almost.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just part of a room here where I'm in. Yeah, yours is pretty exotic.
You ought to see the rest of the house. I should bring out my samurai sword.
Hey, let's all click on the mute buttons of our Skype just for now. Click on the mute of your Skype.
The USD provider.
Now, has that improved the reverb? Because we were getting some really bad reverb.
Is it? It's good.
Better, yeah.
It's better. It was
Much better.
it was Fishman's
iPad.
iPad was on, and that's what was causing a lot of the reverb.
Oh, that is much more clear like that. Yeah, that's way better. Okay.
Lon, I wanted to ask you. I think I sent you a bunch of emails that my associate Paul Reniger was doing. That starts out at a part of it that says Michael's questions for Lon. Have you had a chance to look at that at all?
I saw something earlier today. Did you send it just recently or something?
It was early this morning. My time. It was probably sent about.
Okay, yeah, I went through it, but I'm ready for any questions.
Well,
so
you know what you're talking about. I've got to make
Yes.
sure that I'm on the same page with you, and I'm supposed to start out by talking about a hypothetical case dealing with an issue in your book called the carte blanche, hard to tax deferred investing in asset protection overseas. And we start out talking about, well, we're going to get into the Shanghai through train.
Yes, later.
I got
Yeah.
a list of questions to go over, so I'm familiar with what I have to do. I just want to make sure that I'm on the same page with what you're going to talk about, so we don't talk about two different items and not know what we're doing.
Right.
I don't want to have to take my samurai sword and use it on myself. It'll spoil the color and
I can
Chinese
help
carpet on
answer
the floor.
Well,
Michael, I've read through that. I have it open, the document. And thanks for that. I can see it in blue, and I can tell you that it has every answer to everything. There's nothing that you've asked in any of those that he actually doesn't explain somewhere else in a different document or some other things that he's written. So he's really, you guys are actually right on the same sheet of music, believe it or
Good.
not.
Yeah,
That's what I wanted to make sure.
yeah, no problem.
Okay, well, this was really advantageous to have this practice call, and we're going to go live in 15 minutes. So what we're going to have to do is close out everything here.
No, we don't have to close it. We can't just hang in here.
Yeah, I know. Well, this worked, but I set this up as a practice room, and I actually don't even think that we're in them correctly.
Okay.
Even
So-
though this is recording right now, I believe that when we're inside the Webinar Jam system, that we have a chat room on the right so that people watching can put through questions. Although I do see that we have that with Google. I'm just not entirely sure that this is set up through the right system. And we're going to go live with the other links that that we had created in just 10 minutes.
Okay, so you're gonna send us a new link on the Gmail address, and I click on that. That's what you're gonna do. You're gonna send me a new link.
Yes.
Okay.
And the
Because
reason.
I think I'll shut down Skype just to make sure it's not following anybody else.
So Aaron, should I leave the Skype on?
I think it's a good idea just to make sure. As soon as we're going, mine is muted right now, so I'm not using Skype at all.
I'm just going to leave it half on the volume because it reverberates.
Yeah. Okay. So,
That's all right.
and just to touch upon this one more time, to open it up, I'll introduce both of you, and then I want to go into this chapter. I've got to put this right in front of me here. Chancellors are going global, outbound investment, blah, blah, blah. That's just a couple of minutes. And then who should I turn it over to first? What's the best way for me to...
Probably Michael, because
Okay.
he's going to give the big picture questions. So.
Okay, is that correct, Michael?
I couldn't understand what Lon said. What did he say?
Okay, well, I'm going to do the introduction.
Right?
And then I'm going to state that we've got with us on the line Lon Fairbrook, who's currently in Europe, and also Michael Figueroa, who's in Arizona. And Michael is learning right now about these different structures, and we're going to pass it over to Michael and then let you take it from there. And then, according to the document you sent, Michael, which was really good, I appreciated it. It was revised from what we sent you. On page 4, it says statements that Michael could make to summarize the understanding of the plan, and those are some bullet points. It's a little wordy, but you could choose any one of them and then pass it to Lon, I guess. But the first one is Form 8938, Statement of Foreign Financial Assets, introduced in 2011 as part of the Foreign Account Tax Compliance Act, requires taxpayers to report their foreign assets subject to minimum values and indicate where related income is picked up on their tax return.
Well, I think what I'd like to do to start out is talk a little bit about what I have done regarding utilizing qualified pension plans in the sense that I'm familiar with 401 section of the tax code and how that works, and how does your plan work if I want to have investments or deal with foreigners, and then we can back and forth between U.S. tax law and 402B and the issues that you raise in your paper.
Yes, that's good. That's a good place to start. That way they'll have something they can hang their hat on that they already know, something they know a little bit anyway. Yeah.
So starting out with more of an introductory statement rather than nothing, and then having confusion.
Yeah.
Right. No,
Well,
you're on the money. Hey, Lon, do you have your Skype muted right now?
Where do I mute that? I see where I take the camera off, but where do I do the muting off?
Well, actually, you could hang up on Skype if you want. Maybe
I
we
think I'll
all
just
should.
hang up.
Okay.
I think that's the best. Yeah.
I'll end this call with Skype. We'll eliminate that.
I'll just get out of Skype. Yeah. Okay, I'm out of Skype now.
Okay, now, Lon, you're not getting a high enough volume on your voice.
Okay,
Speak again, Lon.
Just a minute. I think I turned my volume down a little bit. How's it now? Is it okay now?
Yeah,
Excellent.
that's excellent. Yeah.
Okay, it's all right now. I'm not talking too loud.
No,
It's pretty
and
loud
Michael's
for me.
coming through really nice and.
Am I coming through good?
Yeah, you're coming through excellent now too. So that is part of the key, is we have to drop any Skypey stuff before we do that in the future.
Okay, so Aaron, I'll wait for your link on my Gmail, and then I'll come back in. Huh?
Okay, yeah, let's all. I'm going to end this call right now, and I'm probably even going to go make sure it doesn't go up onto my Google Plus page. I'll delete it because I don't want anyone to see us. But then so check your Gmail accounts in 5 minutes.
Okay.
All right, thanks.